Okay.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here.
Didn't alter ego say so?
Probably
Dummy. Dummy, dummy, dummy.
No, it's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier. So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me! I blame Makoto!
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's fair.
Oh, I get it.
That's
The only way he could have
that's
survived
fair.
is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! Ya got me! Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
That's a fair point. See, that's a fair point.
How much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
I played Phoenix Wright. I've played Phoenix Wright games.
It made it pretty clear. So they can't possibly be...
Consider this. What?
They're good. They're really good.
When we
They're really good. But I don't know. I don't know. If I had to compare the two, this one definitely is waxing.
Would appear to be, however,
Off the first game alone, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because she had all the time? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right?
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you... Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds.
No. Hello? No?
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
What?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she...
Got it, there you go.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
Don't be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
He's just like, get me out of here.
Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
Are you okay, Mystic?
As a matter of fact,
What?
to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
No, it's not, Sean. I mean, yo, Sean, you're right. No, it's not Mystic. Might be. I saw that, and like Sean literally just attacked Mystic. It's like, no, it's not. It's just like, damn. It took the words right out of my mouth, dog. Real talk. That's my nigga Sean, dog. Great minds think alike. Mystic, you full of shit. Trash.
Already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Okay, let's try this again.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips? You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Bitch! No! Ah, fuck. Okay.
Shoot. You never saw their face, so you can't have. I'm telling you now.
You're wrong. There's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the right hand or the left hand? Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips? You never saw that, so you can't have any idea. I'm telling you now.
Got it. I just did the right thing, though. I probably didn't miss it too. I don't know. That made no sense. That made no sense to me. I'm like, what? I literally got the right thing. I'm like, all right, y'all saw that, right? Did y'all see that, dog? I literally hit that bitch, and it didn't hit it. I'm like, what? But okay.
And there was no such tattoo.
I hate the white noise, dog.
So there's no way the person behind the mask.
I had the
was
purple
Mukuro.
text. Okay.
Well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Hey. Now that's music fire. What?
It totally could have been her. Uh-oh. No snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
No, nigga.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Oh my goodness. That bitch got the black hands. She is a nigga, dog. That bitch.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
She is a nigga. She got the nigga hands, boy. She got them, y'all. She's suffering through Villalago. You feel it? It's reversed. That bitch crazy. I don't want to hear nobody, dog. You baby. That's crazy.
No, not at all.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful.
How you feeling, pussy?
My secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Call him pussy.
As long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? Not cornered just yet, because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are...
In that regard, you have nothing to... I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began.
But who killed her?
Somehow, she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Then who killed her? My nigga, what?
Who knows how much time went by before we found the culprit's stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
I mean, hey, I agree.
Then she...
I agree. The bio lab. She was in the bio lab. Dami.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the bio lab.
Biolab?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I
have proof. Yeah, the tarp.
I got it.
Yo, there you go, money, nigga.
Makes me so
Yeah,
sure the body
yeah,
was
yeah.
carried in the
Hey,
biolab to the
hey,
garden
hey, hey.
The tarp that we found in the garden.
All
When I
right,
was checking it over again, I noticed something.
Tyler.
I
What?
noticed that the text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Hey, pussy. Hey,
This proves that the tarp
Fucking
originally came from the biolab.
cock.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers
Hey.
and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Yeah,
That's just a wild guess.
yeah.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Ooh. Call him pussy. Call him pussy. Yeah.
Conversation.
Pussy nigga. Yeah.
Lab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
Your family. Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why'd you bring that bag?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Why did he bring that up? Oh shit! It's back to this again. All right, Sharingan.
Sure about this? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Die.
I'm not listening!
Oh no, what? Come here! No! Oh no!
Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
I choked heavy, dude! I choked heavy!
Not listening!
Bitch! Jesus Christ! I just choked heavy on that! No! Oh no! I choked hard, dude! I was over here scrolling. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? What? Oh, nigga.
Talking about,
Oh, I choked heavy, dog. I choked heavy. I choked so hard. Oh my goodness. That shit crazy. Oh my.
A giant refrigerator was
Jesus. Am I throwing? It's okay. We got like a couple more hearts on me. I'm good. I'm good. Leave me alone.
So that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
There should be 10.
I got it. 10 of the lights should have been on.
Suspicious? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. And but according to the lights in the bio lab,
You're saying a dead body just...
I got it! The Mastermind destroyed one of the...
but if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who...
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the bio lab until the...
Dog! Wait a minute! Oh my god, bro! Wait a minute! I get it! Dog!
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. It just hit me. I got it. I got it.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
I got it. Before we get into this though, you know what? Go ahead. I just wanted it to be known, right? Like I said this before, dog. Like I said this before. Peep this game, dude. Peep this game, dog. So remember, there were a lot of wounds around her body, but the actual body wasn't dead. And they're saying Ikuro was pretending to be somebody else, right? who died that had a lot of shit going on with them? I was right. It's Junko. It's fuck. Let's do it, dog. Let's do it, dog.
Sayaka Maizono?
Nope.
Junko Enoshima?
Yep.
Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone would... No, it's wrong.
Because of the fake nails.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
And the similarities match?
Yes.
You feel me,
Those are the
King?
only fatal injuries
I
that
told
were
you
found.
niggas, dog. It's lit.
That explains why those two bodies are actually...
I told you
the same.
niggas, dog. I told you niggas. I fucking told you niggas, dog. Let's get this money, boy. Let's get it. Let's fucking go.
Junko, or
Let's
someone
get it.
going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does
The
it all
bodies were
mean?
replaced, my nigga.
It means
The
that
bodies
there
were
have been 10
replaced, my
victims,
nigga.
but 9.
Oh yeah, this shit easy. This shit
Also
easy
means
money,
that
nigga.
only people we
This
saw
shit
were
easy
dead.
money, nigga.
One
Yeah, this
body.
shit easy. Yeah, you little horse. It's lit. It's lit.
Who is it?
It's
Who's behind all
lit.
We already know the answer to that.
Hey.
She's alive.
All right, I'm over this.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. A little silence.
Okay. Now,
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, that's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was.
So,
It must be...
then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
No, of course not.
That's all well and good, but how do you, Junko?
Both of them are dead.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite. Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Another one? Really? What? Got it.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
At the beginning, probably. Because we all saw each other. She was short as hell, too. So, I mean...
like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
That's a Naruto reference. I don't care.
Good point.
That's a Naruto reference. I don't care. That was nice. I like that. I see what y'all doing.
So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
It could have been. It could have been at the beginning. Moment of death. No, it could be beginning. The beginning.
Two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switch, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Just dressed up.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When
Yeah.
we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
That is true.
They They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Cause there were more than one, yeah.
Lost the will to fight back.
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster. You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an impostor.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, that wasn't. Oh shit, it's another one. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. What? Yeah, you done?
What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Are you
I'm not making it? What the hell's going on? What? I don't have any...
talking about?
I was like, what's why I'm not hitting? I'm like, oh shit.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you
Got
sure
it.
about this? That's impossible!
Got it! Bitch!
To prove it,
There you go. I was scared as fuck. I'm about to die
The
here.
video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Excuse me.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
Alright, kill this dog.
On top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you
What does a real face look like?
Didn't show her face.
I'm kind of scared. I don't want. I'm kind of scared.
If you could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
She's probably ugly, probably.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place.
She fine, yeah?
It looked like she died.
I hope so.
And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Oh shit! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh, okay. Oh, this is me. Oh shit. Is this it? This gotta be it, yeah? No? I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. I mean, we could try it. I mean, the knife kills me. Boom, she comes in. Or would it be this one? I don't think that's it though. I feel like this is the interruption. When she came in, stopped him, she left, and then... Wait a minute, hold on. This is the same one as this panel, so it's not this. Unless it is, I don't know. Hold on. Everybody at the thing. Mask. Killer running away. Yeah, this has to be it. This has to be it right here. Let's do it.
Is you.
Let's do it.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Got it?
Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue. Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proved to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. The killer is you! Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive.
No? It's this one then. So switch. Yeah? Let's do that.
Exactly what happened.
Might be. It's the same one. I'm like, did I miss something? It went back in. I might be. I apologize. It's a yikes. It's a yikes, bro. It's whatever, dog. I don't care.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
Yeah.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me...
I'm still right. I don't care.
...were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. By strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima. That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
Okay.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh my, that's baby girl.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What is that? Ugh.
Fealty to us. We will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
What is that nasty ass voice?
Will you serve under us?
No thanks, bro.
Did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Oh my. Oh my goodness, that voice is. Oh my goodness, my heart.
Okay. Looks like I've finally been set free.
It's so monotone.
Play Monokuma all the time. Day after
That
day.
shit is kind of monotone, dog.
Stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
All of them, actually.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far.
This is her emo voice? Oh, hell no. This bitch is dry.
You told me in the main hall when this all began.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me, Junko fucking Enoshima. And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, how do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin...
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation,
That bitch put her hair in a ponytail. My heart. Alright, continue.
Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
Oh my goodness.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance, but she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you?
Wow. That's fucked up. That's crazy.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't...
That sound like me and Max, dog. That ass. But I'll fucking kill anybody for that nigga. I love that nigga Max, dog. Facts. Anyway, continue.
That's not true at all.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what's happening?
That's why it gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair.
Alright, here we go,
Put
man.
a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Basically.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So, I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
I got it! It was our past, right?
I want y'all to know, dog.
Hey! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dog. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dog. I'm over this shit, dude. And honestly, like, real talk, if I wanted to, I would, like, pretty much go and just skip all this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But... how long until she dies, bro? Like, this shit is... this...
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Third murder? Who's the third murder? Celeste? The money? Oh, yeah.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Just stop. Just leave me alone. Just leave me
Goddamn straight
alone.
it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
Yeah. Can somebody uptime in the chat
What's
for
the
me?
point of all
4
this?
hours?
Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Dog.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
Yeah.
Tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Blackmail, right? Betrayal, probably? I don't know. Because he wasn't supposed to say anything.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Can you just use a different voice, please?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
That's what I'm asking, dog.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
That is
The
hope.
mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Yeah.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Just stop switching voices. Okay.
Hurry up and tell us.
God, this is annoying.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your face sink into despair.
Who the fuck? Who the hell just donated money? My boy Vic, my boy with the 15. Thank you so much, G. Thank you so much, dog. Appreciate you, bro.
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Nigga, what? What the hell? Huh? What the hell?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it. That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray line.